Welcome back everyone to my channel! Today we are going to make a very special project. It's going to be a spinning project, but a weird spinning project. So, I went to see my bees recently, well, throughout the year, and this is all the like burr comb, some of the, because sometimes they build like combs but not in the proper place, so I take it off, and the cappings from when I harvested the honey. So this is all the beeswax I have, and we're going to purify it. And then, once we're finished purifying the beeswax, we're going to be spinning some thread, because I found some cotton fiber. So we are going to spin that and make some candles. So 100% homemade candles, apart the fact that I didn't grow the cotton. But everything else will be 100% homemade. So maybe 95% homemade, you could say. So I got a pot of water, like it's about halfway full. It needs to be boiling. And then we're going to be putting the beeswax in some scrap cloth I have and let it melt. So before it gets too hot, let's put this piece of fabric. The reason why we put fabric in there, it's because there's bee parts. There's like legs and poop and other stuff in there. So we don't want that in our beeswax. So it's easier to filter it out in a bag like that than it is to just like try to scrape it off from the rest of the beeswax. So this is my preferred technique. So let's just put everything in the fabric. There's different colors because like this is like a capping. It's very new wax. And this is burr comb, so it's very dark because there was some pollen in it, and there's some like when they use it for babies, there's like placenta at the back of the wall, and that gets mixed with the beeswax over time, and it darkens it. So you know like the difference of like new wax, old wax, and also the like if it's wax made from goldenrod, let's say, it's going to be a very bright yellow. Like the color of beeswax that you have in mind. This is like the color of beeswax made from goldenrod, usually. So different flowers will make different colors, and for us, everything will be melted together and create a like Franken color. We'll see what we get at the end. And as you can see, this is very, very dark old wax. And yes, you will see some mold. I had some death in colony last winter, and there was some mold growing in them, so sadly there's mold in that wax. But by boiling it, it's gonna kill it, so we don't care. So far so good, my colonies are doing very good. I downsized to one hive, and my friend got a hive next to mine, so we have two hives together. And the reason I downsized, it's because it's quite expensive, and when you have a lot of that, and you only want to do it as a hobby, it gets very expensive very, very quickly. Oh my god, there's so much honey at the bottom of this. Ooh, I think there was some some honey in some of the combs, and it made its way down to the bottom of the can. Whoopsie. And the honey will dissolve in water, so it won't get stuck to the beeswax. And yes, I'm sacrificing this pot. for this. Because you cannot get, well, you can, but it takes forever and it's very hard. You can't really clean something that you melt wax in. It's very, very hard. And so yeah, I found a cheap pot on Marketplace and I'm using it as a sacrificial wax pot. I forgot to film the process, but this is boiled. So the top layer, the brown layer, is wax, and then at the bottom is all the dirty water. And this is what's left of the dirt that was inside, and bee parts and stuff. So yeah, we'll let this cool down, and then we'll have a beautiful disc of beeswax. While the wax is solidifying in the pot, I thought, let's card some cotton. Because, like, I don't think well, I could probably try, but it would be really hard to just spin from the little balls directly. So I thought I could card it on my drum carder. But since the staple length is so short, I have no idea how this is gonna card, because I think drum carder are better for longer staple length. I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass now. So yeah, let's try. I've cleaned my drum carder as much as I could because I don't want my Kindle to smell like burnt hair. So let's put some of this cotton in there and see how it cards. Experiment. I was gonna say, it's fun because I don't have to pick this, but they've compacted it so much in the bag that I think I will have to pick it a little bit. It has such a weird texture. I've been used to wool now for a little bit, so cotton kind of feels like paper, I'd say, or like weird. I don't know, super dry fibers. It's not the texture I'm used to while sitting at my drum carder. So yeah, it feels like really, really dry. But I mean, there's no grease on it, so I don't know what I'm expecting. All right. Woo. Woo. Oh my god. Drum carder might not be the best option for this. That's probably why they use carding brushes for this. Can I pack it maybe? Yeah. I'm not sure it's the best idea ever. So I will clean this out and then use my my carding mat, blending mat. I don't think I've ever showed it to you, but I'll be back. Ta-da! So I will clean this out because I have no idea what I was. That's probably alpaca. So let's clean it out. And it's clearly not a carding cloth stapled to a cutting board. This is a very official blending board. But yeah, like, if ever you want a blending board, it's way cheaper to just staple the carding cloth to wooden cutting board than buying the super expensive ones. It's probably not as nice, but I don't really care. And all I need is, well, now I have this tool, so it's easier, but I was just using some knitting needle to go through the carding cloth. And this is a dog brush. So, you know, very low tech, very cheap, and efficient, which is the important part. Let's just put a small layer of cotton on this, and then brush it out, maybe? That kind of works. So before 3D printing my combs, this is what I was using. And I mean, like, it creates some small knots and tangles, but it works. It works fine. So, am I in frame? Yes, I'm in frame. I made a little bet, and let's start spinning this. I think I'll try to make some rollags out of it, or maybe just one big rollag. If I just roll it on itself, maybe? It should work, right? It should work, I think. So, I want to spin this as thin as possible. I'll move this like this. So I want to spin this as thin as possible, and I think, oh my god, since it's so short, I'll just try and start it first. Ah! Oh my god. Well, that's a good start. Take 2. So I want it as thin as possible. And maybe I have too much? Yeah, I probably have way too much pull on this. That's probably the problem. Aha, there you go. Let's try long draw on this since the fibers are so short. Maybe a little less draw. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah. This is Ooh. Well, there we go. Yeah. That's something. Can I get this back? Oh my god. So, not the easiest thing to spin, because the fibers are so short. I feel like the moment I open my fingers and let it go, it just wants to separate. Oh my god. Can I get more spin maybe? If I put it on the smaller wheel? Alright, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, very hard. Very much struggling right now. I'll just oil my wheel because the squeaking is driving me crazy. Why are you squeaking? I literally just oiled you. when you wheel, I was gonna say when your wheel is squeaking, even if you oil it, you just need to bully it a bit, but apparently it didn't work. Alright. So, if ever you think you're getting good at spinning, I highly recommend cotton spinning because it's gonna humble you real quick. Alright. So, I spun a bit, and like since I'm not knitting or weaving or anything with it, and we're literally gonna need like bits of this long, decided to stop here in case this is too thin, if we want to try a thicker one. So like, I made probably like a third of the bat, maybe, I think. So let's ply it, because I don't think it's strong enough on its own like this. So I want to do a 2-ply probably, I think. Because apparently the wicks are braided, they're not like just twisted on its own. So I want to try just a 2-ply and then try to maybe like braid 3 of them to make a thicker wick, maybe something like that. And I want to keep a length of just singles as well. So this is going to be our length of single. And do I have something to turn around it? It's going to be a figure, I guess. There you go. So this is going to be our single. Single. So let's try and braid this, and then let's ply the rest. So to ply, since I only have like a very small amount of one bobbin, I'm gonna make what's called well, that's broken. That's fine. That's a good start. Let's make what's called a plying bracelet. Also, by the way, spinning cotton this thin, very painful. Very, very, very painful. I think I'll just draw up this bit there since it broke. And like wool, you feel the strength of the fibers. This feels like you're spinning paper mulch. Like paper pulp or something like that. It's a weird feeling. I really don't enjoy it. And I posted a picture of my bobbin on Jens's Discord channel, and I mentioned how it's gonna be fun because like how did I say it? Something like it's very painful, but at least I get to burn it at the end. And someone said that at least no one's gonna judge me for consistency. I tried my best though, but might not be the most consistent thread since it's not yarn, because it's cotton. Alright, so I got the sacrificial pot ready, water is heating, and here's the wicks that I made. So this is the singles that I braided, 3 singles braided together. It's very short because it kept breaking, because of course it's a single that's not very strong. Then this big boy is 3 of the plied thread that I made, braided together, and this is just plied thread, like this. So I figured let's try one of those as well and see where it goes. So waiting for the water to heat up because we want to make a double boiler, I think it's called in English, bain-marie in French. Basically there's water heating and then we'll put this and put our beeswax in it. I made 2. So this is this year's wax and this is last year's wax. And so as you can see, we have quite a lot and a good weight. And yeah, so just waiting for the water to heat up and then we'll be able to start making candles. Slowly melting. Very slowly melting. Alright, so it's melted, well mostly melted, but we can start. So let's start with this, just the plied yarn. Alright, so what the guy told me at the fair, it's you start by just soaking the wick to like get rid of all the air bubble. And then when it's mostly cooled down, you then pull on it to make it straight. Like I'll use this to also like squish some of those bumps, because those bumps are only gonna get bigger. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I think there you go. Maybe that's better. Alright, so like there's bumps from inconsistency in my yarn, so I'll just like squish them a little bit just to get rid of those, because if I leave them there, as the candle grows, those bumps are gonna get bigger. And then, whoops. Yeah, it's not entirely melted in there. So now it's just a question of making 2 candles, please, not 1. Technical difficulty. Let's tug on them again. Make them straighter. So yeah, it's just dunking rapidly and then waiting for it to get harder. Because if you leave it in the wax for too long, it's just gonna melt off, so. Ah. There. Let's try not to mix some dog fur in there, because it's gonna smell like burnt hair. So this one, since the yarn is not too thick, I'll keep it very thin, like birthday candles, basically. And like, yeah, there's gonna be like flecks of pollen on it, because I mean, that's a natural product and I don't filter it, so whatever passed through the mesh bag will be part of the wax.
And yeah, you can see from this pot that you do not use a good pot to play with beeswax, because it's messy. So don't go using your Le Creuset or something super fancy if you want to try this at home, because you'll regret it. Next one, the thin braided one. I'm going to soak it first. It's a very slow but relaxing craft. And then last but not least, the big boy. Yeah. Well, there's wax on my stove now.
Alright, everybody! It's reveal time! So, it's been a little while. I think like maybe a month since I made them. Because I made them and then didn't have time to record the reveal slash ending. So, better late than never. Let's look at them and then do a burn test to see which one is better. So, this one is the plied single. This is just like basic ply. This was the easiest one to make, in my opinion. I mean, it's basically plying, so I could have made a lot of them. I like how slim they are. I tried to go like slimmer because the wick is very thin as well. So I don't want the wax to extinguish the flame, because if your wick is too small compared to the size of the candle, it's going to create like a small pool, and then the candle will put out itself. So this is the plied one. This is the braided one. So 3 singles together braided. I made this one thicker because the wick is thicker. And this is just the single. Was it single? Yeah, I think this is single. Maybe I tried. Oh no, this one I braided it with singles. This one I braided with plied, and this one I braided with single. So this was the single one. As you can see, it's not a double because it was a pain to to braid together. So yeah, I just had like the length to make one. So this is all we have. So I'll bring the camera closer. So let's put them in the like I made a little plate with clay because I don't have a candle holder small enough for them. So I just decided let's stick them in. Let's stick them in and then try to light them up. So I'll be back with the lights closed.
It's time for fire! Doesn't light up that much, but yeah. It's time to light them out. I want to go like one by one to like see the quality, of course, because we only have one shot. So let's start with the singles braided, which was the biggest pain in the butt. There we go. Looks like a birthday candle, and it's burning well. It's still alive. Alright, while it goes down, let's light the second one. Yeah, since there's wax on the wick, it takes longer to light. So bigger flame, of course. Ooh, that's a big flame. That's a very tall flame. But again, it's a big wick with like almost no wax right now. It's gonna go down like the other one. See, already calming down. Let's try the singles just plied together. So just plied seems to have like a bit of problem lighting up. I heard that there's a reason why it's braided and not plied, so maybe it has more difficulty moving the wax up to burn or something like that. But all in all, very beautiful candles. My favorite one so far, I think, is the middle one, because it's like a bit chubby. I like it, it's cute. I like how thin this one is. Now that the flame is not dead, I'm quite happy. I was scared it would go out. I'll just let them burn a little before doing my final review. We can already see that the singles braided makes a bigger flame than the other one. And the single plied is the smallest one and the one that burns the slowest. I forgot if I mentioned it in the in one of the previous part, but someone was saying that at least no one can tell my like no one's gonna judge the consistency of the yarn if there's like thick and thin parts. But you can see that there is thick and thin parts of it in the candle still, but that's not too bad. Also, seeing that, I have a feeling that I'll just ply the rest before making more candles. Like braiding is cute, it's fun. You can make like bigger candle, but ply, whoop, moving slowly. But the plied one works really well, almost as well as the other ones. So I don't think in the future I will go like I will bother to braid the wicks. Maybe in the comments someone could tell me why you want to braid a wick. But for small candles like that, I don't feel like there's a difference. Like it's even burning slower than the other ones with a pretty flame. So, ouch. There you go, let me sit on the ground. While they burn down, I think I want to have a talk with everyone. I think I'll stop. Well, not I think. I decided. I've thought about it for a while, and I've decided that I will stop doing scheduled videos every week because it's taking a lot of my time, like around 10 to 15 hours a week to make these videos. It's really fun. I really like sharing with all of you, sharing my projects, sharing my ideas. and then seeing all the comments and having a community built around it. It's really, really fun. I really enjoy it, but it's taking way too much of my time, and like I have a full-time job on the side of that, and I started a company, and so I'm starting to not have enough time for me. Like sometimes I don't even have time to do chores around the house. So I decided that I will cut the one that pays the less, YouTube, which doesn't pay me at all. So yeah, I will continue making videos because I enjoy it, but they won't be weekly videos anymore. I will see. I will finish, of course, my socks. I will try to finish them for October. I cannot promise anything, but I will try my best. And of course, I'll do a video for my sweater, my skiing sweater. There's going to be a video about that. I don't know when it's gonna be coming out, but the weekly videos, I can't make them anymore and keep my mental health. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna submit a video anymore, but I will continue making them. I will just, because I feel too that like my schedule was so cramped that I was half-assing all my videos, just going like, I need something for Tuesday, I need something for Tuesday. So yeah, I think it's better for everyone and for the quality of my video and for me to keep enjoying making them too, that I will stop a weekly video. So maybe it's gonna be bi-weekly, maybe monthly, we'll see, but yeah. So I think I might skip next week and still make it for October. I have no idea. So as I was talking, we can see that the plied one is now burning faster than the big chunky one in the middle, the big braided one. So maybe this one is burning slower now. Still all very pretty. Very relaxing. It's fun too. It's a project that I've been wanting to make since I got these, making my own candles. And now that I can spin, it's even better that I could make my own wick. So the only thing I didn't make was the growing the cotton in this entire project, which is really fun. I really enjoy it. It's the only non-local part of this project is growing the cotton, but it's not for the lack of trying. I tried to grow some, but my seeds didn't germinate, so I tried. But in the end I bought some online. I think I'll have to make some more candles for Christmas, maybe a full-size one too, because I still have an entire bag of cotton. I really enjoy it. I think it would be fun to have my like a bunch of candles for Christmas to put on the table, and like the bigger they are, of course they're gonna be burning slower. And I tried making I'll go grab it. I tried making this one too, but like I talked about size of wicks before, this wick is too small. As you can see, it only burns like a small hole in the middle, so it kept getting extinguished the moment it burned for long enough to create like a pool of molten wax. So this one is a bust, sadly. But what I think I will do is melt it out, put another wick, and pour some some more wax in it. I mean, I have an entire tin of wax. And it's so cute in like the little mason jar. I'm really happy I can make, I'm able to make a small project like that. Small little cozy projects for the dark months. Because it doesn't show, but it's like 6 o'clock right now. And it's dark already. And it's not the worst part of it. We're still in October. So I like finding like cozy sources of light, so it's not just like the big harsh ceiling light. I prefer like smaller lights like candles and little lamps, little cozy lamps. And I need to find some more cozy lamps because I don't have enough. I have like some in my bedroom, some in my office, my LGBT lights, I like to call them, my RGB lights around my computer. And I want some more. I want some cozy little like antique lamp with the light shades and stuff. That'd be fun. I think I'll leave you on that. I'll bring the camera closer, and this is gonna be my goodbye for this video. And I will see you hopefully before the end of October. Otherwise, I'll see you in November with my socks video. But it's coming along. I just finished the heel on the second one, and now I have the foot to make, which is gonna be a lot faster because it's just like dots every now and then, so I can like go through it way faster than the entire colorwork part of the leg. So hopefully it will be done soon. And of course I will show it to you whenever it's done. So I will see you whenever. See ya.